Hi everybody and welcome to the other week edition of Heroes Inclusion on the blog episode. My name is Daniel Fedora and I'll be talking to you all here today on the blog episode called Trust. Before we get to the episode, please make sure you subscribe on YouTube channel Heroes Inclusion. Make sure you follow me on Instagram for official Heroes Inclusion. And lastly, you have Facebook, make sure you follow on Facebook too. Make sure you click the like button. And after this video, make sure you click the love, click the comment below, and make sure you share on the video on the screen. So anyway, thank you for taking this time to on this Monday evening. I decided to do the blog episode during this time. Just to get things going, to show that I'm willing to prepare what I need to talk about with my brainstorm or came out ideas, what I'm going to discuss about. But like I say, it will not be too long video. This is gonna be like nice short sweet video, and I'm gonna talk about what trust is, and I'm only gonna take like maybe 10 or 15 minutes of your time and to see how we go forward from here. Without further ado, guys, let's get things started. On today's blog episode called Trust is Simple. You see, there are many times if we trust someone or we don't trust anybody. Yeah, it's normal that in reality we cannot trust anyone but yourself. That is true. But at the same time, we really need to focus more on trust than anything else. But let me give you this by example. You're willing to trust your family or your friends or colleagues to make sure you stay by your side and know by the rules. To be able to trust, I'm gonna tell you that when it comes to trust process, I'm gonna talk about trust process. Let's say, for example, you work on your goals, right? You have to trust the process. There's gonna be a pitfalls. There's gonna be downfalls during this lifetime, doing your goals. But you have to trust the process to keep it going. Because if you don't trust the process, you will fall down a wagon and you will lose the fight. You will lose the goal. That's why you gotta work on I talked about it other day with self-discipline. I'm gonna talk about the discipline of trust the process. You just gotta go with the process. Trust the process. Everything's gonna get there, you'll be frustrated, I know you may be frustrated to say, give you by example. Let's say you play sports like basketball, right? I know there's gonna be a lot of mistakes when you cannot shoot, or cannot play well on the defense and the offense. I'm just giving you like a sample between the trust process. And same thing with the fitness industry. When it comes to fitness industry, you want to work on losing weight or getting muscle. It takes consistently to work on your gains, like your muscle or losing fat. That's why trusting process is a key to success. You gotta work on trusting the process to keep it going. And that's just one of the things you just gotta understand. It's all about the trust the process. You gotta be willing to reach your goals. You gotta be willing to keep it going. You gotta keep it by simple with it. And yes, there are times gonna be tough. There are times are gonna be setbacks, like I have, like everybody else is. So you gotta take this time to take a step back and learn to be more accountable and stay in the process by trusting the process. And now let's get to the point. Let's talk about the trust is serious, okay? If they count on you to do something, like it's your job or love someone, you gotta be here one way or other. You gotta be there to support. Let me give you by example what trust really means. Trust is a really serious thing, okay? It's gonna have to be boundaries. There are rules need to be made. There are set by examples with accountability to make sure everything is under control. Okay? You want to make sure there are no misbacks and all that. You want to make sure there is no screw ups or anything. There are many times when they make serious mistakes. That's when that's easy to lose a trust, especially if you trust someone, right? What if they stab you in the back and they lie to you about it? That's easy to get broken. That's why you want to make sure that trust is serious. And also about relationships too. Because that's something to do with your mental health, right? Between your behaviors as well. Understand that trust is very, very serious thing, okay? You gotta understand that trust is really serious, okay? You gotta make sure you're accountable. You gotta make sure you're there, one way or other, and listening and responding. That's the most important thing about trust, because trust is a very serious thing. Now, I know it's a very struggle for everybody else. I mean, don't think that it's easy to trust someone, but it's also easy to trust struggling at the same time. But I'm still working on it. But I'm working on it getting better every single day with trust. Let's say for example, it's easy to trust your parents, it's easy to trust your brothers, your sisters, and also maybe it could be your cousin, maybe it could be your friends. Those who rely on you so much, whatever your loved one as well. That you could lie and trust someone who is there for that. And yes, there's gotta be somebody who's there for you. You're not alone, okay? Everybody's going through the trust issues. We all have trust issues these days, but we know there is somebody who is there for you and be here by your side. So you will not fight this thing alone. You will fight this together to the very end. That's why you gotta have somebody who's willing to trust you in the very end. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Keep it this way. You make sure you're getting this. And now, maintain your trust. How you maintain your trust? You just gotta maintain your trust by being grateful, by staying liability, stay accountable, stay with responsibility. Trust comes with greater responsibility for every individual, including myself, including everybody, including everybody's out there too. Because, like I said, it's easy to get mistaken. It's easy to fall off the wagon at times, because here's a problem when it comes to trust. It's like no matter you trust a person, just like I said, when you meet someone, don't think you're gaining trust right away. Trust takes time. Trust takes patience, okay? When you don't know that person enough, don't trust them, alright? Don't trust them enough until you know them for a long time. Here's my tip to you. Don't trust the person you already met. You only trust the person is already earned. Okay? These other steps need to be made. So to make a better understanding about trust, you only trust someone that'll know you for a long time, who has been here to support you for many years, then that's when the trust is coming in. But you have to understand that you also gotta be on the same page. You have to know this person for a very long time to able to trust you on this. You gotta stay on it. You gotta be what the game is. Alright? You gotta make sure that they wanna be here for you. You wanna make sure the trust stays with you at times. Let's say you trust with your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your best friend. If they able to trust you, you stay on it. Alright? But you gotta understand that you have to be very careful when it comes to trust these days. Because like I say, you cannot trust anyone. But you always gotta trust yourself too. You gotta learn to love yourself. You gotta learn to stay more accountable and be smart every day. And be careful what to trust on. But I know one thing, you just have to be more reliable every day to know which one you could trust on and which one you could stay in the process. So you will not lose anything when it comes to trust. When I mean a trust process, it means trust the process to keep it going. Trust is serious, alright? You gotta make sure that everything, the rules with accountable as well, to stay accountable and maintain your trust. It means trust someone that you really love them the most. Who's there for you, who's taking care of you, who's you taking care of them. Are you able to take care of your health? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of everybody else? That is the other thing you have to rely on when it comes to trust. You just always gotta focus on maintaining your trust. Alright? That's very important. So yes, when I mean about the trust, it means keep it going. There are no shortcuts. You just need to stay with you. You know what I would say when it comes to trust? I really trust someone not only who's there for me, who have been there the most, but the person I could just rely on, and the person that who's always there for me, and who loves me, who accept me for who I am. Then that's when I can trust somebody, like a friend. For example, that's what makes me a hero, and also makes a good team as well. You want to make sure you be on a teamwork as well. Because at many times, there's always going to be criticisms, there's always going to be a lot of setbacks, but I just want to let you know, when it comes to trust, you got to make sure you maintain your trust to know that you want to make sure it goes well with it. Because we understand that nothing in life is perfect, but like I said at the same time, these three you need to work on. Trust the process, make sure the trust is serious, and maintain the trust. Make sure you trust someone you already know. Do not trust, for example, never trust strangers. Okay? Today, I just want to let you know the reason I'm talking about trust, because it's all about maintaining health and it's all about social responsibility. You see, that has something to do with trust, with mental health, because it relies on your energy and your health. Okay? It depends on you. It depends everything what you do, what your abilities are. So that's what your ability is. You want to make sure you want to put your best ability to know what you could work on, to see what you could trust on, to know exactly you could work with it. Alright? So that's pretty much what I need to say at this very moment when it comes to trust. I have plenty more stuff to go with the trust on every other episode what you could trust on. But I have pretty more knowledge when it comes to trust. The reason I talk about this today, because I see myself, I have been saying this long enough, so I go ahead and say it on social media, that trust is a very, very serious thing. Trust, it means business, okay? Trust is, I'm going to tell you the truth, guys. Trust is not meant to be free, okay? Like everything you think it is. Nah. You can't just give a trust for free, because nothing is free. The only thing is getting a trust is the way they do a business, what they able to maintain, and to be under trust. To know that you will not break them. You want to make sure it's all about the test, to make sure they're able to know you enough to gain your trust. Okay, guys, so I hope this video makes you feel better, and I hope it helps you to understand what trust is, so that when it comes to trust, you just have to make sure it's maintained. You gotta make sure it's in the process, and most importantly, trust is a serious thing. So make sure you stay with it and keep and maintain your health every day, and just want to make sure to have a better future, trust has to be part of the process. So keep going, don't give up, and just keep it going, just keep fighting, and do whatever it takes to be a hero. So without further ado, guys, before I leave this on this block episode, make sure you, just like I say, thank you for your time. I hope everybody is enjoying for those of you watching this video, thank you so much for joining me here today. And I wanted to say one thing. Yeah, everything is good so far. Still working the process. And just hanging there. And I just want to be able to get on my chest, so I know trust, to know that it's a serious thing. Trust is not something to be free of anymore. Okay? Nowadays, trust is very serious nowadays. Because I learned this along the way, and I have realized it through my experience, and I hope everybody can do the same thing too. That trust is a serious thing. Alright guys, I think that's enough for me for today, and I hope this video helps you, and I just want to make sure that everybody's having a good day so far. Make sure they're staying healthy, and most importantly, stay out of trouble. And just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me on today's blog episode. I'm Daniel Fanoa, the founder of Heroes Inclusion. I will continue posting more videos with fitness, sports, and everything else. So I will continue posting videos each week. I do what I can to dedicate my time to block this video, and yes, I'll be posting live stream videos very soon about a couple of updates on what's going on in Heroes Inclusion. But until then, guys, thank you so much for joining me here today, and I hope everyone's having a good evening, and take care, everybody. Be a hero, guys. Peace.